Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina Worcester and I might be making a mistake. In this video, I am going to try and read 200 pages a day for an entire week. If you've done the math in your head, that is 1,400 pages. This is something I've seen floating around BookTube, that I have been very interested in, that I really enjoy watching. So it'll be fun to see how this goes actually doing it. And to start off, today I will be reading the first 200 pages of Kill the Laxbro by Charlotte Lily Balogh. Alrighty folks, I have finished my 200 pages for the day. I am officially over halfway done with Kill the Laxbro. I'm enjoying it so far. I will say it's not exactly the fastest moving mystery, but I still like it. Hello friends, it is Monday, which means it is day 2 of the 200 pages a day challenge. I have finished Kill the Laxbro. I had 170 pages left to read today. I really enjoyed this. It was, I don't know about really enjoyed, but I did enjoy it. Like I said, it's kind of a slower paced mystery, so if you don't like that, then you're probably not going to like it very much. But I liked that they still kept the suspense going and the interesting plot twists going, in spite of the fact that it was a slower paced mystery. It was good. Just kind of middle of the road positive feelings about it, if that makes sense. I also started the first 30 pages of my next book, X Marks the Spot by Gloria Chao. Admittedly, since I am only 30 pages in, I don't have much to say about this book, but I like it so far. Yeah, I don't have much time to film today because I am going from job number 1 to home briefly to job number 2, but I made sure to squeeze that reading in just for you. Hello again, it is Tuesday, which means it is day 3 of this challenge. I am currently on page 230 of X Marks the Spot. I'm really liking this so far. It's a good balance between the romance and the mystery plots, with a lot of Taiwanese culture as well, which is really interesting. So yeah, that's what I read today. Hello, it is Wednesday and I have finished X Marks the Spot. I really liked this one. I thought the romance was well written and the puzzles were not too easy to solve, which is more fun that way. So yeah, I read 139 pages of X Marks the Spot, which means that I had 61 more pages of reading to do. So I started The Initial Insult by Mindy McGinnis. Admittedly, I'm only 61 pages in, so I don't know if I can really pass judgment on this book yet, but the only way I can describe it so far is strange. Even though I normally keep it spoiler-free over here, I am gonna have to tell you whether somebody gets bricked up or not after that whole debacle. Hello, it is Thursday, and I am on page 261 of The Initial Insult. I think I like this book. It's still kind of strange. It's not like anything I've ever read before, not even the author's other book, which I've read before, The Female of the Species. But the relationship between the two main characters is interesting, and I am pleased to inform you that one of the characters is in fact getting bricked up. Hello, it is Friday, and I have gotten my reading done, which means I only have one more day of this challenge before I get to post this video. I have finished The Initial Insult by Mindy McGinnis. I had 108 pages left. This book definitely ended on a cliffhanger, which makes sense because the inside cover says it's part of a duology. I would definitely be interested in reading the second book. And I have started The Radius of Us by Marie Marcourt. This is going to be my last full book of the challenge. It's only 288 pages, so I will have to read exactly 4 pages of another book to complete this challenge, which is fun. But yeah, this book, I came in here expecting a run-of-the-mill romance. It's definitely a lot more serious than that. Not in like such a way that you would need like trigger warnings to read this book. Well, maybe you would. I don't know. You might. But yeah, it's more serious than I was expecting. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm in the mood for this, but I'm gonna truck along anyway. Welp, I did it. I finished reading The Radius of Us, and I read the first 4 pages of The 7 Torments of Amy and Craig, which brings my total up to 200 for the day and 1,400 pages for the week. I'd have to say, if I learned any lesson from this, it's that you can say that you don't have time to read, but really it's just about making the time, because even on the days when I was super busy with work, I was still able to get the 200 pages in there. This was a fun challenge. Definitely not easy, but I would recommend it to anybody who enjoys reading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You're the best.